goes around, comes back around full circle. What's up, y'all, man? Welcome to episode 9.
Welcome to Dan's crib.
Yeah, we're in my mom's crib right now. This ain't the usual.
Undisclosed location.
Sneaky location. He likes to call it Virginia. This is not.
We
They don't know
we
where
in the DMV.
We're in the green room now.
the green room.
We're in the VA.
So your room.
We in VA, man.
Green mean.
VA.
We're not in VA. All right, man. So today's episode is called Backseat Driver, but it's kind of like, should it be called Passenger Seat?
Backseat passenger makes more sense.
Backseat Passenger?
Backseat drivers just sound hard. You know how when people be like backseat gaming?
No, I've never heard that in my life.
It's like somebody playing like Modern Warfare or something. Oh no, go there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Backseat gaming.
Yeah, so
it's
also
like a backseat driver is like
passenger seat, like stay in the passenger's place. Like, why are you telling me where to go? Are you the one that's driving?
It's like everybody know Dan is Mr. Towson. I came here first year. We're trying to go back to West Village. I'm like, bro, you missed your turn. He's like, bro, stop talking, bro. I know the shortcut.
I know the way more than you know the way.
He said, I know the shortcut.
Yo, that's facts though.
Like, why am I trying to tell you?
This guy just came from South Carolina. He knows one way to get to the
I know West Village Commons.
That's crazy.
He's trying to tell me where to go. Like, bro, you just missed the turn. I didn't even say no word. I just looked at him. I just kept driving. Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Stay patient, nephew.
Stay patient, man. So
yeah, that's how life be though.
Yeah.
Like we
think we know the way,
something.
especially past somebody that's already been all different kinds of ways.
Bro, I think I'm at that spot where like, wait, what happened?
I said pause. Which spot?
I'm at this spot right now where like, bro, like, I just gotta soak in information, keep soaking it in. Cause sometimes like God gotta be humbling me, bro. And then when he humble me, he do it in the most like kind of way. Like when he humble me, he really humble me. Like, cause he just trying to tell me, keep me in check. Like, bro, like you don't run this show. Like you don't run this show. And I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Like I'm somebody who hates instability, inconsistency, all that. So I try to do extra, like just to make sure that I'm not falling into inconsistency or instability. And then sometimes in that doing extra, you just exploit the live diminishing return. You know, that is like you think you're doing so much, but like the more effort you put in, the less return you get. And I've just been going through that the past 2 weeks, just burnout, bro. Like I'm trying to get my life in order. Oh God, I got these plans. Guys, like, bro, like relax. I'm driving, bro.
Why is it that our first and final resort is to just give it all we got, like, rather than asking somebody, hey, am I giving it all I got in the right place? Like, am I doing this right? Like, it'd be so hard for us to ask that, especially when we think we're doing good. But somebody that's already like done something we've done or been to a place that we're trying to get to will look at us and be like, man, that's a rookie. Yeah. Like they can see that that's a rookie, but we don't know that. Yeah. We just going hard. It's like when I came to football workouts for the first time my freshman year of college, I'm going hard. I'm trying to like sprint the hardest. Coach is like, stop sprinting. It is supposed to be 75%. All the older guys is doing the 75%. I'm trying to show that I'm fast. Tuesday, I can't do nothing. Everybody else is feeling good. Why? Because like we got that newcomer like.
Vim.
That newcomer like I gotta prove myself. You feel me?
Bro, like that be the craziest.
The people that's over us that's been here a couple years is looking at me like this guy, man, he gonna learn the hard way.
The hard way.
Jeez.
The hard way, bro.
And I sure did too. I did learn the hard way. Like my legs was going crazy. I had
like that. That's why like you got people in your life that are older than you. And people in your life that's been through the things that you've been through to kind of guide you and counsel you.
But what does it take to seek it, though?
Bro, it takes diminishment of ego. It takes humility, bro. Like, bro, when I first came, Justice, right? How we became, mentor, mentee, the story crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like it wasn't the orthodox way. But when Justice first became my mentor, like, consequences.
Bro.
When he first became my mentor, like, bro, I hated being told about myself. Like, I didn't even know it until I got somebody in my life who was always telling me about myself, bro. Like you don't know what you hate when you're in solitude. You understand your good and bad qualities when they're exposed around other people. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if you're a liar if you're not put in the opportunity to lie to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Put in the position to lie. And so like Justice, bro, like he was just oh yeah, that's not tough. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking what I'm doing is sweet. Like bro, that's not it, bro. And when we just him, we be like everybody telling me the same thing, and then Justice, bro, like he'd be like, but I already told you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, no, bro, I thought it was sweet, and then somebody told me the same thing, and somebody else told me the same thing.
We go back to Justice, like, yeah, bro, you was right.
But didn't I say? You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to hear your mouth. I told you this.
Yeah, I said my own. You love that one, right? I said my own.
I'm washing my hands of you.
Yeah, for real. This is like, bro, like, but once I humbled myself and understood that, okay, Justice is obviously older than me. I'm put in this place for a reason where he has tips and tricks that I don't have just because of ignorance. It's not necessarily because I did anything wrong. I'm just young. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 19. At that point, I was 18 when we first became mentor-mentee. It's like, bro, you're 18 years old. Like, how much do you think you really know? Like, it was kind of a point where it's like, okay, I get that, you know, I may have the gift of wisdom, and I've been in situations where I've applied wisdom. It's okay. I don't want to get to a point where it's like, okay, like you think you're doing so much, okay, and I get arrogant. That's where God humbles me, because I don't want my results and my success to define my attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because when we get that, what happens when the results don't come? You know what I'm saying? That's why you need somebody to tell you, like, these are
quiet for the whole day.
You know what I'm saying? These are characteristics. These are
quiet. Just quiet the whole day.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know, bro, I be tripping sometimes. Like, dang, like I try to disassociate myself from results, and it just be hard for me. But it's like, bro, just to be he's like, bro, like, stop focusing so much on doing. Stop focusing on doing. Stop focusing on doing. Focus on God. And I'd be like, dang, I just be so focused on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, be a producer. But it's like, bro, that's not how it's supposed to be all the time. But having a mentor, bro, I can't even say like how much that has helped me and shaped me. Like just somebody who has the ability. Cause sometimes you can't see yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I see myself differently than you see me, and sometimes you just need somebody who sees you differently to give you, you know, an unbiased response. Yeah. So yeah, I just feel like you gotta be humble, bro.
Man. So what's it gonna take for you to be humble? Like I asked that twice. Like, what's it gonna take for you to be humble? What's it gonna take for you to be a backseat passenger? Like, for me, it took me failing loads and loads of times. It took me getting spanked so many times. It took me being frustrated so many times. Like just stubborn frustration. Like I'm so stubborn. It took me like
I'm so stubborn.
It took me so many times to just mess up and just be all like broken down, like overwhelmed. It took me so many times. I've been through that so many times. And still, even through that, like I wasn't ready to be no backseat driver. Like I'm still about to get up and keep going. But like the last time I had enough. And that's
when
I was
the last time.
The last time, bro. See, look, I have so much on my plate, bro. I'm a doer too, but I'm the type of person that's not going to turn like an opportunity down or turn something down or turn something I think I can do or I know I can do down. And I was saying yes to so much stuff. I was playing football, doing school, in a relationship, on a dance team, on a modeling team. Shoot, what else was I doing? I was trying to have my own like social life, trying to have my own personal life, all at the same time. And it might not sound like a lot, but if you really deep it, it's only a specific amount of time in a week. And the burnout that I was getting, just me not meeting the expectation and standards that I set for myself and others have set for me like missing homework assignments, failing classes because I'm trying to balance everything, relationship not going right because I'm stressed about the other stuff and I don't know how to explain that to her. And there's just so much stuff that adds up into one that just brings a big breakdown. And like you said,
you don't even know why you bad, bro.
Yeah, like you said, I talked to Justice. He's my mentor too. I talked to Justice. He said, bro, I told you this already. Like, why don't you just listen to me? And I was like, bro, you know what? You're right. I'm going to try my best to listen. It's going to be hard. Like, yeah, you got to accept, like, for a person like me, it's going to be hard. So I told him, like, bro, it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to try my best to hold myself accountable and allow you to hold me accountable. You have to allow people to hold you accountable. It's so easy to say, yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything I do or tell you before I slip up or when I'm about to slip up.
Cap.
But it's cap. Like you could be about to do whatever you're about to do and you gonna keep it to yourself.
Keep it low.
That's what I did, to be honest. Like, I said I'm gonna let him hold me accountable. I didn't tell him nothing until after the fact. He's like, bro, how many times do I have to tell you, call me before it happens, or call me before something happens, or call me before you make the
I
wrong
was just
decision?
having a conversation with Ori about this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool, like, you might want someone to hold you accountable to something, but what about to the point where the conviction already tells you, like, okay, do this. It's to the point where it's like, okay, holding you accountable, like, what does that mean? To somebody may mean, oh, I'm going to tell you if I do this or that. Yeah. But what about before that, when it comes to the point of the kairos moment where, okay, should I even do this or that? Because if you hold somebody accountable and you just say, okay, just let me know. Like, it's not really like, hold me accountable doesn't just mean, okay, I'm going to tell you when I mess up. Holding you accountable can be split into 2 different ways, 3 different ways. So it's like, okay, we have framed a regimen where I don't even put myself in that position, so I'm able to hold you accountable and say, okay, this is what I did. And that was just storytelling, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just preventing a consequence that could have been prevented by accountability. Consequences. You know what I'm saying? We're like, yeah, I was thinking about that when you said that. It's like, it really take a level of humility to have an accountability partner. It's like you gotta put your pride down, bro. It's like, tell me when I mess up. And it's like, it's cool to say in the moment. So when you actually mess up and then they start going on you, it's like you gave them permission to do something. Yeah. Like, who you mad at but yourself? Yeah. And the killers, they be right. It's just, you gotta take it to the chance, like, damn, like, I'm tripping.
And what does the Bible say? Proverbs 15:22. Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed. Bro, I had so many things failing, school failing. Like, I barely even went to my actual academic advisor. But when I started to, bro, it got to a point where I was failing so much, like, at different stuff. I just started going to him, like, past hours. I didn't have to go to him. Like, bro, let me go to my advisor and sit and do my work so he can hold me accountable. Because I know if I'm in my room, I'm not going to be doing it. But if I'm in his office, I'm going to be doing my work, bro. So it's just like, you have to allow yourself to be held accountable. Like, do you really want to get to where you want to get to? Do you really want to do the things that you say you're going to do? Like, we try to allow other people to hold us accountable. We can't even hold our own selves accountable.
We can't tell you stop.
You
can't tell you no.
And I feel like that's one of the biggest barriers that I'm trying to break personally. Like, just like keeping a promise to myself. That's even the lock screen to my iPad. Keep that promise to yourself first. You keep trying to keep all these promises to other people. You can't even do one thing for a week, one day out the week, every day. Like, how, you know what I'm saying? But like, when it comes to like being a backseat driver or a backseat passenger, it don't even got to be like life accountability. It could be like, what are you trying to get to? Like, what are you trying to pursue in your future? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, me and Shani got a clothing brand, and I've been reaching out to different people that I know that's like successful. Like my brother, one of his real good friends, his name is Ike. Shout out Ike, Vay Apparel. Ike. Like, I reached out to him a couple times, man, just like ask him, yo, bro, like, what can I do to make sure I get here? Or like, what can I do? I've seen you've been doing some really good stuff. Would you mind sharing some stuff with me? And that takes a little bit of pride sometimes that we just don't have. But if you really want it, you do what you gotta do to get in that passenger seat, because they driving in the direction you try and get to. Yeah,
you know, I just thought of Uber. Like with Uber, bro, like you put in your destination before the car comes. And when you get in the car, you're not telling the Uber driver, hey, turn right here, turn left here. Bro, buddy got the directions. You know what I'm saying?
You already got it.
You hear you got the directions, you already put it in. You told him where you want to go. Just sit in the back and enjoy the ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, bro, like, God gives us the answers we pray for. They're right in front of our face. But because we're so stuck on stupid, it's like, yo, like, he be trying to help. He send people, but because of your pride, you can't be helped. You know, like, God, teach me. I wanna be a businessman. It's like, bro, like, you know what it takes to, you know what I'm saying, run through that process, bro? And he's putting your dad in there, giving you advice. He's putting your teacher, he's putting your friends. All those nuggets that people give you on a day-to-day basis, that's, you know, that's your school right now. You know, that's business school. Now that's class. Like, be listening to people. That's why I'm not gonna lie. Like, my mom says a lot of words in few sentences. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, snap.
My mom says a lot of words, but it's like, my mom is so filled with wisdom, bro. And I feel like the way that I speak and the way that I articulate, I've just been, you know what I'm saying, kind of morphed into a version of her, bro. But it's like, bro, there be sometimes my mom will sit and wrap me up for like an hour, bro. Trust, straight hour. But it's like, I will sit down, I'm like, bro, like, the stuff she's saying, bro, this Nikki says. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even, like, but like, it's making a different level of sense. She's like, because she knows me better than I know myself, bro. She knows the things that I do, knows things that I want. And she's already lived through experiences that can be a testament to the answers that I'm already looking for. Sometimes, bro, like, I be praying, God, please, 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 please. And my mom come in my room and just like, dang, like, I was trying to go to sleep. But it's like what you just prayed for. Your mom just said it in a sentence of just her talking about what she be talking. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, God, I need guidance. And then she's like, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm like, wow. And after hearing that, like, she just keep going. She's like, what happened? I'm like, nah, you good. Like, but you just got the answer you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why God puts people in your life, your parents or your friends. Like, don't be so anti-mental shit. Don't be so anti-submitting yourself to somebody else who's higher than you and who's qualified for the role that you want. You know what I'm saying? Roles desire for qualifications. Like, you can't just walk into a role without any credibility. You gotta establish that, bro. And God puts people in your life to establish you. You know what I'm saying? No, don't let like your ego, bro. You gotta throw that out the window, bro. Like, ego is not gonna get you nowhere, and that's
ego, pride,
all that, bro. It's not gonna get you nowhere.
Actually, I was just thinking about how I was talking about the example of like a student and a teacher. Like a karate student and a karate teacher. Then I was just giving this example downstairs.
Jacket on, jacket off.
Jacket on. Oh, snap, Karate Kid, right?
Jacket on.
Boom, that's the perfect example. Karate Kid, bro, Jaden Smith.
Trust the process.
He meets up with Mr. Miyagi, right? That's his name?
I think so. Mr. Han.
Mr. Han, I don't know where I got Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Han, right?
The OG joint.
Yeah, he meets up with Mr. Han. Mr. Han is like, all right, jacket on, jacket off. That's your karate lesson.
Karate, bro, you tripping. He's
like, jacket on, jacket left. I'm trying to fight. Like, these people just whoop my tail. I'm trying to learn how to fight. You talking about to take my jacket on and put it off. Bro, he's not trying to do it, right? Mr. Han's like, all right, free. You obviously don't want to learn. Like, you have to start somewhere. Jaden's like, bro, no, bro, I'm eager. Like, I can fight. I want to fight.
Yeah.
Bro, no. Sometimes you just have to be a student. Like, you can't be a student and think you know more than a teacher. This guy has been fighting for a long time. You trying to say, no, teacher, I want to do this instead. Who are you? And we do the same thing to God. Like, God is like, no, take your time. God's like, God, we're like, God, I'm ready. I want this. I can make it to here. God's like, who do you think you are compared to me? I know everything. And we do the same thing to God, bro. It's just like, we have to be, like you said, lose that pride, lose that ego, and be a forever student. Be a forever student. We don't know more than the people that's trying to give us the advice. Yeah. We don't know more than the people that's trying to teach us. How are we going to tell them what we want?
Jacket on, jacket off.
Yeah.
That's the move he used.
That's the whole move he used.
The whole move. Like, he didn't know it was a move. He's like, because he
said, oh, ha. He said, oh,
and then he looked at himself, he's like, oh.
He's like, oh, snap.
That's that jacket on, jacket
I didn't know I had this in me.
Yeah.
When you stick to the basics, when you do the small things, the little things that add up to the big things, bro, you'll catch yourself karate kicking
jacket off without not even trying. Like, straight automatic, but crazy. He won that whole joint because he stuck to the basics.
Basics, bro, stuck to the basics, and it's like, bro, right away though, he wasn't like on that. He wasn't on like, let me learn the basics right away. It took for him to like understand that. You have to understand it like on a deeper level of yourself. Like, what am I doing right now? Am I trying to move faster than I'm capable, or am I like moving on the pace that I'm supposed to? 1% every day is really good compared to 30% once here, 30% 10 months later, 30% tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's so inconsistent. But 1% every day consistently is going to add up. And it's like that 1% stays. That 30%, it comes and goes. It comes and goes. But having something that stays, you know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm trying to say is, you have to dig deep and see what you're doing. Like, check yourself. Ask yourself, am I moving too fast? Like, am I being a student, or do I think I know it all? No. Tell yourself you don't know it all and say, what can I learn out of this situation? What can I take out of this situation? How can I slow myself down so I make sure I don't miss a beat? We be missing beats trying to overdo. Like, you're not gonna get what you're trying to get when you know what I'm saying? Be in that passenger seat. Enjoy the ride. Sit back and watch. Sit back and listen. Open your ears, not your mouth. People be saying we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Open your ears and be receptive. Don't miss a beat. Don't miss a single thing. Pay attention to them details. Them details matter. So when it comes to like, okay, starting a business, you don't know where to start, or starting a new career path, you don't know where to start. Talk to a mentor. Talk to somebody that's already been there. But don't think you know it all and come here. You know what I'm saying? Bring a journal. Bring a pencil. Write that stuff down. And those small things that they tell you is what matters, because at the end of the day, the people that we're asking advice from, they've been in our situation. They don't want to see us. You know what I'm saying? That's why Mr. Han was about to quit and not teach him nothing, because Jaden thought that he knew what he was doing. Nah, Mr. Han been through your situation already. He could have been through it worse, or he's seen somebody in your situation. So when somebody above you is trying to give you advice, don't think you know it all. They're going to back off, because they've been through it. They've been through it on a longer level, and they don't want you to go through the things that they went through. They trying to expedite your process. Oh yeah, that's where I got Mr. Miyagi from.
There was a Mr. Miyagi. I was like,
Were you at the Karate Kid with
that wasn't with Jay. I don't think that was
That's
with Jay.
something else.
That was the like the actual one.
1925.
I'm pretty sure that was the actual Karate Kid.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And when it, like, okay, what about listening to like a father figure or like a mother figure? So like instructions from a mother or a father, where would you say that comes from?
Where would you say it comes from?
Mm-hmm.
I ultimately think that the family that you are in is meticulously designed by God, meticulously handcrafted by God.
You too love meticulous.
Meticulous. I just feel like, I just use my family for example. Like, just coming from a 2-parent background, God knew that I had to come from a 2-parent background. Like, He had to. Like, he had to be in that specific family. I had to be the middle child. I had to have a younger sister and an older brother. And I had to have my grandma stay with us. That shaped who I am as, a human being, as a person. And ultimately, my dad's perspective of life and my mom's perspective of life, their perspectives combined is what I needed to be me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could be Dunkele, but I won't be the Dunkele I am today if I grew up in a different household. Like, I could still be, you know what I'm saying? Everything about me is still me, but nothing about me would be me that I am right now. Because your development, you know what I'm saying, is a testament to who you eventually become. So, in that case of parenting and all that, like, bro, listen to your parents, because God He didn't make a mistake putting you in that family. You know what I'm saying? You have to come through a family. You have to come through somebody. You know what I'm saying? Jesus had to come through somebody. Even Jesus, as high as he is, you know what I'm saying, as majestic as he is, as glorified as he is, he had to go through a family. And Joseph had to be his father. And I was just thinking about that even when we talk about mentorship. Jesus had to go through mentorship himself. Like, when we look at the prestige and the epitome of human example of how we're supposed to live on earth, use Jesus Christ, because he's an example of a leader. He is an example of, what God wants you to do with your purpose. God wants you to be developed. Jesus was out the way, quiet, ducked off 33 years. But like, sometimes we're trying to 33 years, bro, like I'm 19 and I'm feeling like I'm slow. You know what I'm saying? Jesus took 33 years, but in those 33 years of development, he did everything he was supposed to do in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? You thinking bro, I'm wasting time. Like, all the things you think you could be doing could be done in a year if you are developed correctly and if you are mentored correctly. Like, Joseph was the candidate to develop Jesus because he had to teach him skills that he needed to be, the fullest version of Jesus, being a carpenter, where he came from, you know what I'm saying, the family dynamic, even the family, things like the family income, the family social status, those things were meticulously designed. And so when God puts you in your family with your mom and your dad, yeah, bro, there were times where I didn't agree with my parents, bro. If I did everything that I wanted to do without my parents' jurisdiction, bro, I'd be somewhere, bro. Somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, my mom tripping. I'm not tripping. My dad tripping. I'm like, yeah, they tripping. They are probably, because they're human beings too, but God knew they would trip. And he knew they would trip for your good. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything, bro, all things work together for the good of those who love God. And God puts you in that family on purpose. So when your mom be talking, when your dad be talking, like, bro, just open, like, I know both of the ears closed, just open one. You know what I'm saying? Open one, bro. Maybe it will resonate. And maybe it's like, damn, I'm not gonna lie, my dad, when he said that, there's so many times I just be in college, like, yeah, my dad was spitting, bro. When he just be saying random, like, be the most random stuff, like, don't like, make sure when you turn your car off, turn off the AC too. Just little stuff like that.
Yeah.
Make sure that when you fold your clothes, this is how you fold them. This is how you iron clothes. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is how you take care of people. This is how you take care of women. This is how you do this and that. It's how you be polite. And I skipped doing it. Okay, back, kept doing it. And people were like, dang, why you such a good person? I'm like, bro, like, I was raised right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. I saw this thing that's like, nobody is defined as successful until they produce a product that is a testament to their success. Like, you can be successful, you can say you're successful all you want to until you have a mentee that you raised with the success that you gained, and that mentee is successful also. That proves your success, not your own personal wealth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So God might even be telling the story through you from somebody else. You might be the answer to somebody else's story.
Just as mentees, Jack eating though. I mean,
You know,
we cooking. How about that cock?
That's what I like to do.
Man,
But yeah,
that's facts though.
humble yourself, bro. You be lifted up in due time. I'm not gonna lie, this is so crazy. This is what I need to hear, bro. Like, I'm tripping, bro. I be tripping, bro. Like,
we all be tripping though, bro.
no, I be tripping bad, dude.
Like how?
Like, I get so frustrated when I don't see what I think I need to see. Like, that's just the paradox of illusions, bro. I don't see what I think I need to see, so I get frustrated. Like, what you getting frustrated about, it's not even real. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you even mad about? But it's just like, I get so mad because I want to be in this space. Oh, because if I'm here, that means I can get here. And if I'm here, I'm like, okay, bet. We just come steps closer to where I want to be. God's where I want to be. Somebody just sent me a video of Miles Monroe. Like, God will show you the vision, but he won't show you the plan.
I sent that video too.
Yeah, somebody just sent it to me again today, bro.
Oh, snap for real?
Yeah, like, but maybe that's just what I just need to. I just need to just relax.
Yeah, God will show you the vision.
But he won't show you the
He
plan.
won't
That's,
show you the plan.
to me, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's sick, bro. Just me personally, bro. Bro, the top person I am, that would drive me insane.
Like,
Just not knowing, bro.
yeah. Like, how do I know I could get there? You're not showing me how to get there.
I be frying me. That's my own personal like vex with God, bro. Like, that's like, bro, like, why do you keep showing me things? Like, if you gonna show me it, like, what's up? Like, what's up? Like, what's good?
I feel like it's like, okay, God, what's the first step? Where do I go from here?
Like, that's all, bro. Like, bro,
Like, am I going in the right direction?
I had this conversation with Justice the other day. He said, bruh, if you're not going on the right path, God will tell you.
Right.
GPS don't say nothing unless you take the wrong exit. You know what I'm saying?
Rerouting. Yeah,
Rerouting. You know what I'm saying?
It don't say nothing unless you.
I be wanting to hear, oh yeah, good job today. Oh yeah, good job today. That was right. Oh yeah, this is eventually gonna get you here. Good job. I don't be saying nothing. But I know in my heart of hearts that I did what I was supposed to do. But it'll be the times when I know, like, I didn't do what I was supposed to know. Now God want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Now he laughed. You know what I'm saying? Now the conviction high. But it's like, you know the right answer. Just keep doing what you know is right. If you don't know what you're supposed to do, and God will give you that wisdom to know. And so just keep doing what you know. Keep doing what you know. You know what I'm saying? God will because if you know too much, it's scary for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Because knowing too much can get you in situations where you just don't need to be involved.
That's facts. That GPS is not gonna say nothing unless you make the wrong turn.
Yeah.
Especially if they're trying to say keep straight for 19 miles, 97 miles.
97 miles, like I drive to New York.
You turning off the wrong exit because you think, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to be going this way.
I got a shortcut. Shortcut to New York, bro.
See, with me, what I would say is, I don't want to say I was in the back seat, but I would say I was a driver, but like I didn't really know where to go. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was a driver, but I didn't know where to go. And that's where the mentorship comes in, with somebody directing you where to go, and me, I wasn't a person that was like looking for a mentor at that time, or like, oh, I needed a mentor. I was the type of person to like just listen. I wasn't the type to just go do. I'm not the type of person that go do. Like I'm very like, I guess you could say anxiety, or like more like just I just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm you know what I'm saying, self-serve. Like I'm saying like I'm gonna keep my space, your space. I wasn't the type to I'm gonna go do this.
Right.
Like I'll see it, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like think about it before I even go do it. And shout out to my mentor, Josie. I'm gonna also shout out Rich as well. With my mentorship, like I never really wanted a mentor, because like I always thought like, why do I have to listen to this person? Like this person is not that wise, you know what I'm saying? Like,
why he trying to go on Josie,
no,
bro?
I'm not
Josie.
Josie, you can watch this shit. He going on you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not talking about you.
Who you talking about?
I'm just talking about anybody.
You talking about Rich?
Like,
That's
people,
even
not Rich.
That's
Not Rich. Like just anybody in general. I'm like, cause I remember like we had mentorship programs and stuff. I was looking. I remember there was a mentorship program. I just looked at everybody. I was like,
was him on campus?
yeah, like you know, ADC mentorship.
Yeah.
Why you say mentorship with camera motion, bro?
They call it camera motion. But I was just looking at these people. I'm like, what are they gonna teach me? Like,
Yo.
cause I'm the type of person, like I look at somebody and I look at their actions and what they do. So it's like
Just
whatever.
like me, for real.
Yeah. So whatever you do is really gonna set it off for me. Like I like looking at people. They do what they talk about, and like, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah. So like Josie, Rich, like I didn't even think they was gonna be like my type of mentors at all. Like I just saw them as like cool people to like be around. And as I was like, you know what I'm saying, getting closer with them and watching what they did, it was just like, this person is moving correctly. So it just made me want to move the way they were moving. Like I was never the type to ask. I'm the type to look at it, see what you're doing. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Like I wouldn't say it's a pride thing. It's more just like an anxious feeling. I'm like,
You trying to make sure the stove warm first?
yeah, I'm just
We
like,
put the food on.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I think they fit in the water.
And I just used to like watch what they was doing, and I was like, okay, like this person is moving correctly. Let me start moving like them. You know what I'm saying? I start moving like them, but like, you know what I'm saying, that's not really gonna help you. So there was a time where I just started talking to them as friends. It wasn't like a mentorship, because me, like I feel like I have to build a relationship with you before you tell me, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
what I'm gonna do. Because I just don't like putting my trust in people right away, like, oh, you tell me this and this don't go right the way that I want it to. So I just really had to see if somebody was like really wise enough for me, and going through that process and seeing how they were, what they would talk about, it was just like, all right, cool. Like now I know, like I'm gonna do what you want me to do, or I'm gonna listen to what you tell me to do. Because me, like I was never a doer. Like I was listening. And when somebody telling me do something, that's a spot for me where it's like I'm uncomfortable, because I'm not the person to take action. Like I said, I'm a driver, but I don't know where to go. I can drive, but it's like I'm gonna need somebody to tell me where to go. I don't even know where to go myself. So just having that GPS, having that outlet.
While you driving?
Yeah, while I'm driving to, like, you know what I'm saying, just
I'm
keep
asking
me.
you.
What?
I'm trying to put you on 10. Why you driving if you don't know where to go?
I'm just driving, going nowhere. Like I don't know where I'm going. Like I'm just driving.
God
bro.
forbid.
You know how you just, bro. You know how you zoned out.
God forbid, bro.
You know how you zoned out.
God forbid you don't know where you're driving to.
Reject that now.
I end up in Arizona.
No,
I feel that. You know,
No,
sometimes I be driving straight to practice, trying to figure out how I got there. It's idle mind.
No, I'm a be for, like, that's just how it be sometimes. People just be driving, like they don't even know what they're doing. Like, you know how you drive, you're driving and you forgot you're driving.
It's like going through the motion.
You're just going through the motion.
Out of it,
You're just
bro.
going through it, like you're just out of it, completely out of it. And
Okay.
I guess I need that outlet, that GPS to, like, yo, lock in, like,
Yeah.
turn your brain on, and like, what's, like, you're better than this. You know what I'm saying? You should be doing this, doing that. And I'm just like,
It comes to a point though, like, where you gotta be that GPS for yourself.
exactly. I gotta be on a GPS for yourself.
But at first though, you gotta be humble enough to let somebody tell you what to do.
Yeah, exactly. As the point is where I'm listening to them and understand what they're saying. This whole time they've been creating a GPS in my head. I'm like,
you don't even know.
You don't even know.
You start driving the same route.
It's a friendship. You don't think,
Yeah.
oh, they telling me this and that. Like,
It's a friendship.
It's a mutual relationship.
Oh,
Iron sharpens iron, so it's like what I'm saying? It's that mutual connection. You don't even think that, oh, this is a mentorship. This is more like a bond, a relationship. It's like, oh,
so you're not tripping that they say nothing. It's like, yeah, I know it's because of good intention. You know what's crazy, bro? Like, when you say, like, to the point where they start becoming that GPS, so you yourself start becoming a mentor to other people without you even realizing it, bro. It's crazy. Like, one of my young dudes from high school called me the other day. I was a senior in high school, and he was a freshman, so this is about 2 years ago. We were playing football on the same team. He called me, bro. Like, bro, I ain't know who else to call, bro. I just been going through it. It's like, dang, like, you from your all people, it's like, dang, let me call D.I. That's what they call me back in the crib. They call me D.I. on football teams. Like, bro, let me call him, see what he on. Because the same person I am now is the same person I was in high school. You know, people always know I was on type time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be cool, have fun, whatever. But people know that I always wanted to achieve more out of life. And I distinguished myself, like, isolated myself, obviously walked different, even though I didn't want to, but I knew that's what I had to do what I wanted to do. Just be different, bro, and be loud about being different. Don't be different and then pull shades of you guys. Damn, I don't want people to see me being different. You're gonna be different, be bold about it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I started doing, and people started noticing that. It's like, okay, this kid's notorious for standing out, and so he saw that. We didn't even talk like. During, like, we didn't talk like that. Like, I'll give him a ride, whatever. But he one of the young dudes, like, he had his own freshman friends. Like, I went to, you know what I'm saying, I went to upperclassmen and all that. But we just said it was good on the football team this evening. That's why you gotta be careful, like, how you treat people. Like, even just, you know, freshmen, like, okay, I was one of those seniors, like, nah, I'll talk to freshmen. I'll talk to everybody, definitely everybody on the team. The young dudes, the middle schoolers, they knew me for, like, okay, Doom cool, like, he cool. Like, he wanted to, because there'd be seniors that you don't want to talk to, and then seniors that you look at as, like, big bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because he called me last week just telling me how his life has been. It's like, yo, I didn't even realize that I'm at that point. All that information I've been gaining for the past 4 years from Justice, my mentors at home, my pastors at home, my dad.
He in high school, right?
Yeah, he's in high school right now. Yeah, he's a junior.
Football?
Mm-hmm. He got a whole story with football, though, so I'm not going to tell on this stuff, but it's like, it's time for you to relay that information, bro. Like, there's people younger than you that are looking for the information that you received from somebody else. Now it's time for you to give that information to them so they don't make the same mistakes that you made, even though your mentor told you not to go through that mistake. Even so, now it's like you're making mistakes for people now. You're at that spot now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your mentor's at that spot where they were making mistakes for you. Now you're, you know, your trials and your tribulations, your lessons learned for the next person down. I'm thinking like, dang, bro, who I just got a mentee by accident.
Mentorship is meant to expedite the processes in life. Bro.
Yeah, bro. God can't just sit down and tell everybody, okay, day 1, day 2, everybody not in the same class.
No.
Everybody not in the same grade, but he's trying to get the same information passed through as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. Humble yourself, bro.
Be a lifelong learner, bro.
Be a student.
I have that on my vision board. Hello, I'm a lifelong learner. Man, once I understood like what it just meant to be a mentee or be somebody that's constantly learning, like you can never know everything. And once I learned that, bro, something just started clicking within me. Like, you gotta like sit back and just listen, sit back and be quiet, sit back and take notes. And that'll take you so much further than saying, oh, I could do this, let me go further.
You can't do it. I promise you can't. And if you can, the time you spend doing it, you could have done it in a year if you had a mentor.
Yeah.
You gonna spend 5 years trying to do something. Yeah, you figured that out by yourself, but now you did it what? You could have finished it in a year and done something else even greater.
Yeah.
But your pride slows you down. Pride comes before the fall, bro. A haughty spirit comes before destruction. Proverbs
got the facts in it, why?
Got this source.
Proverbs got that fact.
Yeah, man. When you come to the end of this video, restart the video and watch it again. We said some good stuff, man. And you just watching, just bro, humble yourself. Go call your mom and tell her, yeah, my mom's tripping yesterday.
Wow, you were right.
Wow, you were right. Yeah, man, full circle.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 9. What comes around, goes around, comes back around, full circle.
Urban Keith run the world.